What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steven J, and I'm here with Simply Steve, and we're talking about wrestling. WWE, WWF, WCW, UWF, ECW, AWA, NXT, maybe a little TNA. It's been a minute since we've been out here, and we here with Sarai, Elisha Running War, Water Coleman, and Elijah Jumpin' Jack Jump. So we got a lot to catch up on, but even before we start, I just want to say that, you know, I'm very hard on the women's wrestling or the women's division because I think it's just totally boring. All they try to do forever. Now that you got the new cats in there that I actually really like because they're wrestling, it ain't all about just trying to be pretty and sexy and all that crap. It's actually wrestling and stuff like that. So, but the first thing addressing, and I know it's all part of the skit and stuff like that, but I did not like Charlotte's and her father skit. Ric Flair is a 16 time, actually according to Rick, he's a 20-time champion if you conclude WWE, WCW, and I think
my boy Enzo and Cass.
What I want to say, what he was at, whatever. He said he's about 20 times champion or whatever. I didn't like it. I think it's just sometimes you just don't have to go there. Even when the part where they brought in David Flair, who died, committed suicide or whatever years ago. So I thought that was just like, come on, man. Sometimes you just don't want to really go there. Like, it ain't really worth it for the ratings or anything like that.
My opinion on that is, I knew it was going to happen eventually, but it just still felt so random. Like,
okay. You know who these guys are? The modern day New Age Outlaws. Their whole skit coming down to the ring, Billy Gunn doing his thing. I mean, what's his name? Road Dogg doing his thing, and Billy Gunn just doing all this stuff like that. And at the end, he's like, "And I got 2 hours for you. I got." And now you got Big Cass. All he does is, "I got to spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T." I like him, but I'm just saying, that's the New Age Outlaws right there. The whole thing from that era. What?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
And just to go, obviously they're a face. Dudley's are heel. If he didn't get knocked out from that match, I would kind of watch your feet, Elijah. Put the thing down. No, put it down because you're hitting the camera. Would they have gone after the titles with
No.
New Day?
The plan was for the Vaudevillains to win.
Again, why do they still do Sarai? You're gonna spill my juice. Take a little stuff. Sip. Why is it always good versus bad? Good guy versus bad guy? Why can't it just be 2 heels fighting, 2 good guys fighting? It doesn't have to always be. When are they gonna get rid of that concept? I mean, it works in certain things, but you don't have to do it. Oh, well, I think you can only fight together if it's good versus evil. That's just stupid. Come into 2016 WWE. Need I bring up the Four Horsemen? And the Midnight Express, along with the Rock and Roll Express. Midnight Express were a heel tag team at the time. The Four Horsemen were a heel tag team at the time. But the Midnight Express, along with Jim Cornette, decided we want to go after the titles too. So it was like bad guy versus bad guy. Went over well with the fans.
Sarai. Some exceptions, like he said.
Sarai, no. Sarai, go put that on the tape, on the counter. You don't walk around playing with scissors.
Now, like he said,
interrupt the show, man, because she's playing with scissors.
Like he said, some exceptions is good.
All the way over there.
Like when it was the Usos versus the Wyatt family, that was good.
Who?
I said when you said where some sections there is good, we have good versus evil. Like the Usos versus the Wyatt family. That was good.
Yeah, they did it because when they had the Wyatts and the Shield go out, and they were both heels at the time.
And that was good.
That was good. So, I mean, it doesn't always have to be good versus bad. I mean, come on. Let's see what's going to happen if New Day and Enzo and Cash go up against each other. It doesn't have to be good versus bad. I mean, the fans would love it.
I bet you it'd be funny.
The fans would love it. He took 20 minutes to spell that out. I don't mind them. I like them, but after a while, how long is that going to play out? Road Dogg, I mean, it was fan participation, but how long is it going to play out? I mean, I like them as a tag team. I like them in NXT. So a bunch of crap has happened in the WWE since we last did our show. Let's just start because he brought it up recently. He talked about RYBAK. Tell what's going on with RYBAK.
RYBAK.
And we're gonna talk about everybody that got released and this, that, and the other.
RYBAK, he might be in danger of being fired right now because a couple weeks ago he was having a contract discussion with Vince, and he's basically saying everyone should deserve equal pay. And I kind of agree with what he said because
Remind me about SmackDown.
Because oh yeah, he said because we need equal pay. But and I kind of agree with him because the more popular you are,
I totally disagree.
The more popular you are, obviously, the more you get paid. But if your job is to go out there and lose week after week after week, and then when it's time to come and let people go, Vince comes to you and says, "Unfortunately, we're gonna have to let you go. We hope you have a good time in your future endeavors, whatever." That's not fair because if the fans only see you lose, how you supposed to get better?
I got 2 words for you to squash your whole theory, to squash your whole concept, to poop right in your face.
All right, well, go ahead.
Brooklyn Brawler. Brooklyn Brawler.
And who's that?
Who's the Brooklyn Brawler?
You might have to remind me.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Hurry up. Unlock it. Can you believe he just asked me who's the Brooklyn Brawler?
I just said you had to remind me. You know, I forgot.
You ain't forgot. You don't know.
No, she said she'll feed.
Elijah, how long does it take you to get a password on your phone?
I have 3.
That's dumb. I thought you was lying when you said that.
Oh my goodness. Who's the Brooklyn Brawler? I need to take your card away. You got so much junk on the phone.
Semi-retired professional wrestler and road agent, better known by his ring name, the Brooklyn Brawler.
Okay. The Brooklyn Brawler was the biggest jobber.
Nope, don't ring a bell.
Was the biggest jobber in the WWE. He came down to the ring. He had the New York Yankees torn shirt, torn jeans, and stuff like that. Every time he came to the ring, no matter, he's an 80s star, a little bit of the 90s, he had his run. Every time he came to the ring, he jobbed. He would get on the fans, and he'd be beating the guy. Then he's like, shut up. And then somebody get the turnover on him, and they get the pin. They beat the biggest jobber. He just got released after 30 years. So he's been working with the company for 30 years. But he's the biggest jobber. But here's the thing. He's a popular wrestler. He's a popular wrestler. So your theory, you should get equal pay. No, RYBAK should not get equal pay. So you mean to tell me RYBAK should be getting, and I don't like him, but I'm going to bring him up. RYBAK should be getting John Cena money because John Cena is the #1 selling t-shirt in the WWE. His Fruity Pebbles t-shirt. So you mean to tell me John Cena is selling 1 million t-shirts a month, RYBAK selling 2,000 t-shirts, he should get equal pay? Because
now, currently RYBAK right now, I totally agree. No, but you want to take it back to when RYBAK when he first came in.
Let's take it there.
I would say yeah, he was popular then too.
John Cena was selling 1 million t-shirts back then. RYBAK came back.
Before
Feed me more.
Yeah,
feed me more.
When he was originally
he was selling 500,000 t-shirts. So you mean to tell me that he's selling 500,000 t-shirts? I'm John Cena, still selling 1 million strong t-shirts. Right. Eat your prayer, say vitamin. You need to get paid as much as me. I'm selling the t-shirts, and you need to get equal pay with me.
Yo, that's just my personal opinion. I understand your point, but that was just my opinion.
Let me take it a little deeper for you. That's just like, okay, if your argument was Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder came out of nowhere, did his little internet show, had his internet championship belt. The fans loved it. He got a chance to, who did he got? He went for the title, not with Cena last year, but he had a little run. I think he won the Intercontinental title, right?
United States.
He won the title.
From Dolph Ziggler.
He produced his own fandom from his internet thing that he did. Okay. His YouTube channel, and he had a belt with Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube on it. It was like the internet champion or whatever, or something he was doing. And he produced that. Or let's just go to Stone Cold Steve Austin. A quick on the mic. Austin 316. He produced that. It ain't something that someone conjured up like the NWA. We're gonna put you together and it's gonna go good. And you catch lightning in the bottle and it's just phenomenal. Austin 316 was like, what? And then next day on Raw, the whole audience had Austin 316. So does RYBAK, even when, let's say in his height, before he went heel, he doesn't deserve equal pay. He does not deserve equal pay.
Okay, we'll say respectable pay then. We'll say that.
Well, it also like CM Punk, if you listen to his interview when he first talked after his contract was over, he talked about they get paid pay-per-view buys based on like merchandise, and I think he mentioned that it was a couple times that he had the #1 selling merchandise, his CM Punk gear and stuff like that, and the pay-per-view buys were up and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why they didn't know how the WWE Network was going to go, because if they got paid incentives based on pay-per-view buys, how was that going to work on with the network when people are subscribing monthly? I don't think, again, RYBAK, when he first came in, not a Skip Sheffield on Nexus, but when he came back as RYBAK, and he was straight dominant, I was a fan of RYBAK. He said, feed me more, bam, he was out of the ring. When he came out and he did that to John Cena with the shell shot, fans went off, yes, we love you, RYBAK, because we don't like Cena. Still don't like Cena. Then he, shut up, I don't need you fans. They dropped the ball on that. They dropped the ball on that because it was like the guy had a good thing going, you ruined it. Why'd you do that? Then, oh, let's put him with Paul Heyman. Okay, this might work. That didn't work. Oh, let's put him with Axel. That was Curtis Axel. Stupid.
Right, Axel.
What else? He came back. Oh, as a kid, I was on drugs and life was hard. Life was rough. I thought he was the judge from whatever that guy's name is, and I really appreciate you fans for being in my corner because you too can make it. What? And then he kind of went back to the old RYBAK.
Don't forget, he won the Intercontinental Championship.
He won the Intercontinental for a day. He lost it on Wednesday. On Monday, he lost it on Wednesday. That's how quickly he lost it to Kevin Owens, of all people. Again, if I'm gonna lose, let me lose to Rusev. Let me lose to Mark Henry. Let me lose to Big E, somebody that's been there for a second. Kevin Owens, all due respect, love the Owens. Fight Owens, fight. But
Kevin Owens too.
First time fighting Kevin Owens, you lose in a good pin. No running. He didn't.
He stabbed him in the eye.
Still, that don't count. He still lost, and then you get 3 title shots after that, and you think, oh, he's gonna win it back or whatever. He don't win it back, and then the next thing he just forgotten.
Oh, then he did that little heel run, I think, where he just came and beat you up and left.
I like that. I like that RYBAK. Didn't he turn on somebody?
Yeah, he left his chain and Big Show on the mat.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem with that. I actually liked it. Him coming out, just beating you up and left. But then he opened up his dumb mouth. Oh, I deserve John Cena money. If you jobbing, do a good job. Matter of fact, let me throw up what's the name? The guy I really didn't like at first. Bearded guy. What's his name?
Bearded guy.
He was the Miz's partner. Damien Sandow. Sandow. And he got released. He had an interview. Very gracious. I appreciate it. This, that, and the other. I had ideas. This, that, and the other. He's put in a thing as the Miz's stunt double.
And it was funny.
It was dumb.
It was funny.
At
that
first.
one guy too popular.
It was dumb at first. But here's the thing. Damien made it work for him. To the point that he started doing stupid stuff outside the ring that you stop paying attention to Miz because I want to see what Sandow's doing. Oh my God. He made it his own.
Hey, you know
and
what?
He got to the popular point where he almost won. He beat the Miz. Didn't he beat the Miz at WrestleMania?
No. He just threw him out the Andre the Giant Royal Battle Royal.
Okay. Threw him out the Andre Battle Royal. And then after that, he left the Miz. We never saw him after that.
He left the Miz, and then he was doing that thing with Curtis Axel with their
again.
powers.
After he left the Miz, he just went into oblivion because that didn't work. That was stupid. Especially it didn't help that Hogan came out with his racist rant at the time, and you really gonna be Hulk Hogan, brother? I hate black people. Yeah. No.
I want my daughter to marry a black guy and have black and white children. Yeah, brother.
No. Then
Yeah, yo, you know who else is working for it? Right here. This is all them. That's all there right there.
his name is Stevie the B, y'all.
Stevie the Blackbird.
Oh yeah.
Get it right. Stevie the Black.
Stevie the Blackbird.
Stevie the Black.
You didn't even know who Brooklyn Brawler was. Stevie the Black.
He said he was in the 80s. I didn't pay attention to
I don't like black people, brother. You don't even know who the Brooklyn Brawler is, brother.
Anyway, so
Hi, how to feel?
that whole thing, RYBAK's argument is dumb. Let me see your phone again. How much is RYBAK making? I want to see how much he making. Okay, we stopped on, we were just about to find out how much does RYBAK make to see if he, let's see.
His phone is locked.
Let's see.
Just try yourself. I'm
Top
putting-
salaries.
Open your mouth.
Alright, so here we go. The Sportster is going to tell us how much RYBAK makes. And we're going to talk about recent pay-per-views and upcoming pay-per-views. I got to take my hats off to Sami Zayn, Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, even Chris. Was it Chris Jericho? Jericho. No. Who was in that? And
The Fatal 4-Way?
The Fatal 4-Way. That
It
was hard.
Miz, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn.
Are we doggy? Yes, I'm a doggy and I'm allowed to stop.
Okay, like,
Yo, Lead Up to Nation coming up.
come on, like, you think you
John
get on my
Cena.
nerves.
Lead Up to Nation is next.
All right, top salaries.
Ew, who's the book of these?
Okay, it says RYBAK makes $665,000. He's 17th in the WWE, and I don't know how old this article is because above him, Zack Ryder makes $535,000. Okay, we're gonna talk. Bad News Barrett made $440,000. Kofi makes RYBAK making more than Kofi. Titus O'Neil making. The Rock makes $3.5 million. John Cena 2.7. The Undertaker 2.25 million. Triple H 2.12. He married to the boss. Brock 2 million. Randy Orton 1.6. Sheamus 1.3. Why? Big Show 1.2. Chris Jericho 974. Kane 905. Ziggler makes 900,000. Mark Henry 877,000. Why he didn't get released? Rusev making 725,000. What? Goldust making 725. What? The Miz 712. What? Daniel Bryan was making 700,000. Okay, RYBAK $665,000.
What the?
$665,000. And you cry because you want equal pay? Brother, you done lost your mind.
How did we go back? How did we go? Never mind, whatever.
You making over $500,000.
Well, compared to John
I just
Cena-
watched Hell's Kitchen
Hey,
where they fought for $500,000.
quarter.
A quarter. Still, $665 million, and you crying because you want equal pay? $665,000. Wet your feet.
Still, but compare that to Cena making over what? $2 million?
Okay, as much as I don't like John Cena has earned whatever he's making right now. Because of all the stuff that he does for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the fact that he's sucking it up as far as giving the opportunity to all these young cats, I gotta give you respect for that, John Cena. The fact that, well, he ain't did it all the time. He's still, whatever. And we'll see tonight if he's gonna try to make it a triple threat match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, which I watch he throw his stinking self in there. But everything that John Cena makes, he has earned. RYBAK? In my book, dude, you about 300,000. Maybe 250 or 100,000, but $650,000, and you crazy in my Chris Tucker voice, man? Are you crazy? $665,000 and you crazy. RYBAK, please, you need to be fired for that. Please. I'm exposing all that. $665,000 and equal pay? Boy, you crazy. Oh, what?
I know.
I wish I made $665,000 for losing. For losing 1-2 titles. And how long he been in WWE?
Well, you kind of skip
Yeah.
He's 2010.
Who?
He debuted and the next is 2010.
606, man,
6 years?
Brooklyn Brawler didn't make that. And you crying about equal pay? Oh, RYBAK, if I ever see you on the street in Orlando, I'm slapping you. And I'm gonna run after I slap you. But I'm slapping you.
He ain't gonna run. Who'll catch him?
I'm gonna slap
Who's
you.
going to jail for that?
He ain't gonna have him go to jail. He ain't gonna catch me. 665. You don't tick me off talking about I want equal pay. I think I'm as good as John Cena. You think okay?
Someone else said that, but I think they had. I don't know.
If Dolph Ziggler came out and said equal pay, please give Dolph his money. If he brought up the Undertaker making $2 million, making wrestling one time a year,
he's the Undertaker.
I gotta still say that's the Undertaker. But still, if
He's
Dolph
the Undertaker.
Ziggler did it, I can go with Dolph Ziggler because Dolph Ziggler gives us a great match every night. And he should have been in a title contention a long time ago, especially what he did 2 years ago when DB got hurt.
Yes, sir.
I hear John Cena, baby. But what else? The WWE just released a bunch of wrestlers. One that I was really disappointed by, even though he asked to be released, was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
I know the reason why.
Was a bad man. He was a bad man. He was a great wrestler. When he's the one that brought the white belt back, the IC title back, brought the flair back to the title. That was Cody Rhodes. When he was dashing Cody Rhodes and he had that attitude, I love Cody Rhodes because the man can wrestle. And the fact that he asked for a release because he didn't like the Stardust character anymore. It was fun when he first did it because Stardust, you know, what was there? I called him Gold Star. That was cool. But
we still never got that match where we wanted to see, you know, WWE Universe wanted to see the Cody Rhodes versus Goldust, but you know,
we never got that match. But you know, apparently WWE didn't want to. They wanted to keep him at Stardust, and he'd be like, "Nah, I don't want to do it." And the fact that now that they're going to go live on SmackDown, which I called, by the way, because I kept saying, "Bring the brands back." And this is exactly what they're finally going to do because it gives opportunities to guys like Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn. It gives a lot of opportunity to those guys to shine like it did for CM Punk when they had the brand switch. So,
and Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler
and DB, all those guys had an opportunity because of the brands. The brand. They need to bring the brands back. I'm happy that, but I'm not happy that Cody Rhodes left. And then right after he left, they made an announcement, we're going to bring the brands back. They didn't technically say we're going to bring the brands back, but they said it's going to be live and it's going to be different from Raw. So you know that's going to be.
They say it's going to have their own exclusive roster, so yes, they're going to have a draft and everything.
So I kind of like...
They better not get split up.
Whether they wish us well or ill.
Shut up.
That we would pay any price,
See, this is why I don't like John Cena.
any burden,
He always do that.
any hardship.
He make me sick.
That's John Cena's number one fan right there.
Makes me sick. Anyway, so they released Cody
He got
Rhodes.
John Cena shirts.
They released Wade Barrett. Here's my thing on Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett was riding a wave. Great wave when he first came out of NXT. He was in line for a title. He got hurt. He came back and he was riding another wave, the Barrett Barrage. And he got hurt again. Came back. It quite wasn't as the first two runs, so they put him with the League of Nations and whatever. And he won the King of the Ring, King Barrett. And it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working, and he didn't like the way that they were doing it. So he asked for his release, which, Wade, you making $400,000, but it all depends on their pride and stuff like that.
We think where he was going, but then, like I said, they both have both sides. He wasn't producing. Every time they wanted to push him, he got hurt, and then he was like, "You're not pushing me." And I was like, "Every time you push you, you get hurt." So
here's the bad thing about it, though. Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Kevin. No, give me that.
The families, most importantly, the heroes.
Kevin Owens, All these cats from NXT, this new generation that's coming out, I gotta give them mad props. It's kind of hard to give Wade his time in the limelight when you got all these guys making less money performing. So, I mean, I can understand his frustration, but had he stayed, now that they're bringing the brands back, I think Wade would have been good. What else? Who else got released?
Not anybody important, I don't think.
Let me see your phone. Wait, shut up. It's my phone. I'm paying the bills. Shut up. The kids got some nerve today. I say, give me the phone. Negro, it is not your phone. It's my phone. I'm paying for it. Who you arguing at, John Cena? Shut up. If Rusev was out there, okay, say all that.
I just want to know what she's going to do.
WWE releases wrestlers. Anybody know what Sarai's saying?
That shit was fine.
WWE releases a lot of wrestlers. No, boo him, please. Boo him.
Question is,
All the kids are cheering.
Who do they boo more though? Do they boo John Cena more, or now that he's back, or do they boo Roman Reigns more? I mean, they don't boo John Cena because they don't like him now. They just boo him because they've been booming him for like what, 10 years now. Why stop?
Hey y'all.
Okay, so they released Damien Sandow. They released Barrett. And like I said, Sandow was very gracious in his release and his interview and everything, which, ayo, I ain't mad at him. I think he'll come back. Santino Marella, who cares?
Cobra.
Cameron, don't know who she is, who cares? El Torito, the Bull Boy, who cares?
I told you no one didn't matter.
Oh, they got rid of Zeb. Zeb gone. Who else? Hornswoggle, he gone. Who cares? Alex Riley, who cares? And the Brooklyn Brawler. I think that was it. And again, there's and the Rosebuds, they let him go as well. The Rosebuds. Adam Rose. Which he had a lot of potential, but that stupid Rosebud thing just ruined him and a dumb bunny.
John Cena and AJ Styles.
Interesting. I don't like what they did with AJ Styles. This dude came in with a lot of fanfare,
He
a
lost
lot of
three
heat.
pay-per-views.
3 pay-per-views to Roman Reigns.
No,
I
2
think
Roman Reigns and then WrestleMania to Chris Jericho.
This guy, he's a great wrestler. Every match, even his match with Jericho, great match. His match with Roman Reigns, great match. Even his match last week, who did he face?
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, great match of the day. Match of the night last week.
I was shocked he lost clean.
But the fact is, now they're going to put him with John Cena, which you never let anybody beat Cena clean, at least. And the Bullet Squad are going to jump John Cena and whatever. I mean, come on. Give me a second to see what's happening. And if he comes in like, I'm coming after the big dog, but you lost to Roman Reigns, you lost to Chris Jericho.
I got it on.
What's your password?
Are they booing both of them? I look so good on camera. What you think, babe? Hi, I look so good. Let me take a piece of your booty.
Stop.
Right. What are they saying?
AJ Styles.
No, they said this is off of it.
I don't see nobody saying John Cena.
Booyah! Asshole, booyah turn.
I really hate this. Just get the mic and start talking. Oh, let's go Cena. You hear the kids.
Lock your password.
All the adults are saying let's AJ Styles, and all the kids are saying let's go Cena.
There's a lot of kids in there that making that much noise.
I will say this.
Let's go Cena.
This has the potential to be a match stealer. What's the next pay-per-view?
I mean,
Money in the Bank or SummerSlams. This has the potential to steal the limelight. But you know they're not going to let AJ Styles beat John Cena. So, unless he gets hurt again, like Alberto got him when he got hurt when he came back. So, again, I don't like that they're putting him against... They're right backing him. They are right backing AJ Styles, and I don't like it. It makes me just want to punch somebody.
I think God should let go Cena.
those are you.
Okay, again, I'm going to have to pause it because they wasted my time. I'm going to pause it for a second. Pause video. I guess the audio part ain't working. John Cena's about to go ahead. Heel. You heard it first, right here. Did he shake his hand?
No.
Ah. Who is this, the Bullet Club?
Yeah. About to have a tag team match. Okay,
I'm very disappointed. AJ Styles has welcomed John Cena back. He didn't get a chance to... This is how the WWE ticked me off. Everybody wants to see the match, but let me welcome you back. Okay, now, but let me interrupt you with the Bullet Club, who we don't like, who's a heel, whatever. That's just, again, how you rob the WWE Universe of what they actually want. All the more, the brand is coming back. Somebody else got released from WWE. Who else got released? Leisha, unlock the phone again. Who else got released from WWE? Somebody this week.
that's it.
No, somebody else got released. Somebody. Oh, so Seth Rollins is now back. Let's see. Seth Rollins is back, and he's going after Roman Reigns.
We knew it was gonna happen, so why you going?
I knew it was going to happen, but he deserves his title shot since he didn't lose it.
Don't do tag team match. Here we go.
And the question is, oh, come on. See, I just said that.
AJ going heel, joining the Bullet Club, well, officially now.
See,
So who's gonna help Cena?
Nobody.
I need to tweet about this because this is just dumb. Why? Again, I just said, why can't we have heel versus heel, face versus face? Why did it always have to be good? Come on.
Well, first of all, this is John Cena, so you know that's
So
gonna happen.
still, okay,
Vince gonna
again.
put heel versus. I mean, besides that good match between we got The Rock and Cena, that was good. And you had DB versus Cena at SummerSlam. You know, examples of Cena that always have to face the heel, but I mean, you know, it's John Cena, and they really like AJ, so they're gonna turn him
But
heel.
it's stupid. It's stupid.
So they
Justin LeBar, Twitter.
What's your password?
It's stupid. It's stupid. So, we got a Money in the Bank coming up. Man, didn't I tell you about the feet? That's why I said put the thing down. Because there's no possibility of you hitting that.
he said AJ. He said John Cena was going heel.
Huh?
I laughed because he said John Cena was going heel, but it was actually AJ.
AJ's technically been heel.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
How was that, how was that one of Ruben Packers play? That's not big enough.
What?
Let's see. Justin LeBar is doing a thing to meet Hulk Hogan. Nobody want to meet Hogan. He need to get his act together. Talent should be...
I should take my socks off. No, you just want to wear them. You just want to throw them over there.
I mean, technically, what's-her-face just said that she's making an impact. So AJ's making an impact. But it's a stupid way
I
to
think
make an
it's
impact.
interesting, so
No,
just
because
think
again,
who's
you
gonna
know he's
feel?
not going to win. What's the point. You
don't
beat
know
John
that.
Cena up. You're not gonna.
You
No.
don't know that.
Anybody that jumps John Cena never beats John Cena.
Well, I mean, yeah, eventually.
RYBAK jumped him, never won. Bray Wyatt jumped him, never won. Alberto Del Rio jumped him, never won. Anybody that jumps John Cena never wins.
You can tell he's not even freaking punching.
So again, it's stupid. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. You ticked me off already, WWE. You ticked me off with this stupid notion, whatever. What else happened? We got Money in the Bank coming up. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. There's no flair with that yet. I'm sorry. There's just no flair with it. I would have brought John Cena. Unfortunately,
But
I'm back in the mix or whatever. But
well, here's the thing. Like I said, we all know Cena's gonna win his 16th title, but I think it should be a special time. And if they're trying to make Roman Reigns the guy right now, they're not gonna have. They're not gonna have him lose to. They're not gonna have him beat Roman Reigns. So yeah, okay, but if it would happen at SummerSlam, but he's not gonna win.
I would rather see Roman Reigns versus John Cena versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins.
Versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Roman Reigns versus John Cena versus John Cena versus Seth
Oh,
Rollins.
that again? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep doing this? It's like the 5th time he's gonna come back in the ring.
Again, this just ticked me off just
Are you
seeing
really
this.
trying to build that much heat towards AJ Styles?
Nah, John Cena can't sell heat at all. Okay, so there is our. Oh, is he gonna go heel? No, he's a good guy. He always gets beats up, and then next Monday, John Cena's gonna be first one out. Hey, get down! Come over here now! After everything I said, after everything I've done, I've been in this company for all these years, and you wanna come out here and tell me? Come out here now! I ain't going nowhere because if I have to come and find you, you don't want me to find you because my name's John Cena. I make $3.5 million. You hear me?
Alright, so yeah, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, the Money in the Bank, but there's still one more spot left in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Who's the participants?
Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Cesaro. Oh god, I'm missing somebody. I can't remember that guy right now. I know there's 6 in right now.
Oh, Alberto.
Oh, Alberto Del Rio. And there's still one more spot to be filled.
And what else?
Whoever it is, I think Dean Ambrose deserves to win the Money in the Bank.
They're screwing Dean over. Dean has given us his match with Jericho. I didn't think it was going to be all that, but the match ended up being good. The match ended up
The
being
Asylum
good.
match was good. The match that they had
Thing
at
down.
the match they had at
Down.
Battleground or the pay-per-view before Payback, that one was boring. But you know, I'll say this: ever since Ambrose lost to Lesnar, he hasn't had that same.
No,
Flair.
Dean has given some great matches. He's been Dolph-like. He's been DB-like in his matches. So, and
And is he
I would
champion
rather...
yet?
No, he's not champion. That's the dumb thing.
Okay.
Because he should have turned on Roman Reigns. Who would have cared? I would have loved him turn on Roman Reigns because I don't really like Roman Reigns. I used to like Reigns, but this whole, I ain't the good guy, the bad guy, and the guy. So, it just doesn't work for me.
Cena-ish.
It doesn't really work for me. So, I mean, I think we all caught up as far as like what's been really happening. Hopefully, when does SmackDown go live?
July 19th.
July 19th. Hopefully that turns it around. That's probably around SummerSlam time, I think, or whatever,
They're
maybe
doing it to
whatever.
bring the SmackDown views back up because
SmackDown has sucked because it ain't nothing but a washed down version of Raw. They play 20 minutes of what happened on Raw, and then we're gonna have this match, the same match again, Santino versus Kofi Kingston or whatever for the 5th time. Nobody don't want to see that.
It was Santino versus Fandango.
Nobody don't want to see that. He need to get released.
Fandango?
Uh,
What you think about Golden Truth?
it's a comedy act. I kind of like it. They lost their first match, so it's dumb right now. I got to see some more with it before I really judge it. They should have done it a long time ago.
They said it was like 5 months building up.
Yeah, that was not much of a build-up. That was just, come on, you're going to put them together anyway. Stop playing, man. I will say that right now, that whole skit, Gold Dust Carry Truth, because Truth does the same thing. his pelvic thrust, and that's it. His little black joke that only black people quite understand. But we'll see. The Bullet Club is it. You got a lot of tag teams now. Tag team division should come back. So you got the Bullet Club, you got Golden Truth, you got Breeze Dango or Dango Breeze. You got the Usos, you got the these guys, New Day, you got the Von Villains, stupid name by the way. You got Enzo and Cash. You still got the Dudleys. You still got the
Usos.
I said the Usos, the Spanish brothers, Puerto Rican brothers, whatever it is,
Stars.
the Shining Stars, which they should really be healed. They should have came out like they should. Epo and Primo should have came out how Alberto Del Rio came out. They should have went how what's the name came out before Eddie died. Like heel, like I'm rich and whatever. They should have had that kind of swag with them versus welcome to Puerto Rico. Yes. Oh, the smiling side. That's just dumb. Don't make sense. It still got the Wyatts, but one of them's hurt or whatever. Where is the Wyatts? I know Bray got hurt.
Bray got hurt and Luke got hurt.
Who? So they've been gone. But
Vince said they should be back soon.
What else? Who else is another tag team?
I think that's all the tag teams.
Yeah, I think that's about it. But still, they should be able to do it. You got Rusev is a new United or IC? United States champion.
About to fight Titus O'Neil.
And who's the Intercontinental title?
Miz.
Which is stupid. I'm sorry.
Well, Miz has been bringing a lot of heat. And, that's good.
No, he hasn't. I mean, luckily he's got his wife. Is that her? No.
Yeah, Dan Brooke.
That ain't his wife.
No. Oh, no, that's not her.
Okay, I don't know who that is, Dana Brooke. She's from NXT. But I don't like The Miz anymore. He's just, I love his entrance music, but he just doesn't have what The Miz had when he was the champion. The must-see WWE, whatever, stuff like that.
Those must-see WWE champions.
He doesn't have that swag, and I know they're trying to, like, get him over. It just doesn't. Give Cesaro the belt. Cesaro should have definitely had that belt by now.
Shoot. Yeah.
Or Sami Zayn. Or Kevin Owens. First of all, why Kevin Owens as champion again? Whatever.
I don't want to see that as champion anymore. You know who he could lose to? I mean, he could lose to Bray Wyatt.
Hey, I will bring that up again. Why does all these guys get... Bray has
hey,
superstar of the year.
401.
Bray Wyatt.
401. You got the Wyatt family backing him up. Should win.
So again, whatever. So I think that's about it. So for Stephen J, Simply Steve, Jun Shaw, we are done talking about wrestling. Peace. Can't believe y'all gonna do that with the. Come on, WWE. Cena good guy. AJ got to be the bad guy. Come on, I'm about to tweet about that. I'm gonna kill y'all on